Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 70 here on season number 2. And today we are getting into why do I use Robinhood? This question comes from Joseph Henry, who stated, and asked, screw Robinhood, man. It's better to use a professional brokerage. And yes, no candle charts. Why Robinhood? These videos are meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible for your assets and to protect them. So always, please do your own research. Honestly, I understand that Robinhood does have its issues. And there are better, I guess, accounts, brokers, and other things out there like Fidelity or TD Ameritrade. But because I understand that Robinhood is going to come with some issues and some hiccups and that kind of thing, because it's not like one of the top brokerage accounts out there. But it's free, and because it's free, I'm like, okay, I can put up with some of the negative nuances that come with having that kind of account. I'm willing to put up with the stuff that it's lacking in. A few years ago, I was actually with Fidelity, and I was using a Fidelity account, and I was literally paying $7.95 per trade on an account that was like $200 or $300. So basically, every single trade I was spending almost 3 to 4% of my entire account on a trade. I would have to literally make like 20-30% return on that to make like 10% of my money back. I was like, this is not worth it, and I need to get a either bigger account, a larger account, so that I can make more trades or make trades and not lose a huge percent of my portfolio per trade, or I need to find a trade that charges not as much fees or is free. And that's where Robinhood kind of filled that gap for me. So now on Robinhood, I do a lot of swing trading paired with long-term investing. Actually, I have it set up to where about 30% of my account is swing trading, and then the rest of it is a long-term style value investing on there. And I know that I've missed a few trades here and there and had some issues with hiccups and getting out of trades and that kind of stuff, but for the last like 6-7 months, I really haven't had many issues with Robinhood and them messing up trades or it glitching or whatever it is. And honestly, because swing trading is a lot slower than like day trading, it really doesn't affect my account. Maybe a few cents here or there with getting out of trades, because a lot of my stuff is placed in the morning. It's executed based upon my stop loss or my limit sell or whatever it is. I don't really have to place a whole lot of market orders on my swing trades when I use them. Last year with trading on Robinhood, I probably saved myself actually $1,000 to $2,000 swing trading on Robinhood versus swing trading on like a Fidelity account where I'm paying $8 per trade. For me, I'm like, okay, that's great. Like, my account would be worth $0 basically if I was trading on another account, because I don't have a huge account right now. I have about, I think, $1,200 on Robinhood. One of my only like issues with Robinhood is that everything that they release or talk about releasing always seems to take forever for them to release. Like, I remember 6 months ago they were talking about how they were going to release a desktop version of the app, and it still hasn't came out, or I'm unaware that it came out. And then also their options, they talked about releasing those probably like 2-3 months ago, and still those aren't really available to the masses. And then recently they talked about cryptocurrency and that they're going to offer cryptocurrency trading, and I've been seeing things pop up that people are trading on Robinhood for cryptocurrency, but it's not released to the masses yet. And so for me, that's something that's very, very, very concerning, is that they don't like release mass adoption on their app. It's like, okay, well, we're going to release it to a little bit over here and then like a little bit over there, and here you can have a little bit. They don't like release it everything across the board when it gets released. It makes me wonder, like, are they beta testing? Like, what's their ultimate goal? Are they just releasing news information to like draw in more users, or like what's the ultimate goal with them? Like, what's the ultimate goal with using Robinhood or them as Robinhood? I mean, I'll continue to use Robinhood. I do plan on looking at opening another brokerage account and just funding it, so that way I can use a lot of the tools that are on there, for instance like screeners and charts and that kind of thing, because you can fund a account like that with a pretty small investment, so that you can get the bonus of using like the charts and the screeners and the other things that come along with that, but not to like specifically trade in. And what I plan on doing is using the charts and then converting it over to Robinhood, so having my phone up to make the trades while I'm looking at the charts on my computer. At this point, I honestly feel like the benefit of using Robinhood actually still outweighs the risk or the negative reasons to get off Robinhood. So I'll continue to stay with it because I mean, honestly, I'm saving so much money using Robinhood than I would be using another broker account. Once my account grows quite a bit more, then maybe I'll look to switch. But I feel like by then Robinhood will be a more successful, have a better grip on how they do things, and so I think at that point I'll be pretty happy with the way that they run things around here. Let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day, which is what current trend do you hope will go on for a long time? And for me, I hope that YouTube sticks around for a long time. Like this is kind of my livelihood for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope that it actually stays because that would be pretty nice. But we'll see where that actually goes. Maybe I'll have to like convert over to like, I don't know, Hulu or something. I don't Hulu, like what the heck, where'd that come from? Like I always say, if you have any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, as well as general investing advice, business, Etsy coaching, please post those questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe up here and check out my Robinhood recap, February edition. Check out that video right here. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.